Continuing coverage of breaking news, Tom's Fox 11 News at 9. The H1N1 virus has moved farther into northeast Wisconsin.
The Brown County Health Department confirming late this afternoon a woman has tested positive for the swine flu. This as Milwaukee gets ready to reopen a number of schools that had been closed for a few days because of flu concerns. And the first American who has died, who has had the flu. Although a Texas woman had some underlying health problems, she died this morning, but health officials are stopping short of blaming the flu for her death. Fox 11's Becky DeVries has been following the revelation of H1N1 in Brown County and joins us now live from our News and Content Center. And Becky, not a lot of specific information yet tonight.
That's right, Tom, but the director of the Brown County Health Department says this case was just confirmed just this afternoon. It is a woman who lives in Brown County, but the specifics on this case don't really go much farther beyond that. The director of the health department does want people to know this is not a reason to panic, but it is a reason to be careful.
The main message is that we're more on alert than we were before, certainly with our first case.
Judy Fredericks, director of the Brown County Health Department, says the woman affected by the H1N1 virus is confined and recovering in her home.
My understanding from the staff is that the person is in recovery at this time, and it didn't sound like it was that the person was severely ill.
Fredericks says others who live with the woman who has H1N1 are not showing symptoms of the virus.
I think the big deal nationwide has been that it is a novel virus. It's a new virus that we haven't seen before.
Though it is a new virus, health officials point out it is still a form of the flu, which they have dealt with many times before. While Brown County is confirming one case of H1N1, it is waiting for results on 13 possible cases of the swine flu. Another 17 tests have come back negative. In the Valley, the ThedaCare system says it submitted about 40 tests to the state. About half of those have come back negative. The healthcare system is waiting on the other half.
We should start seeing more and more cases, so the Brown County case has not affected anything that we're doing more than we have been already for the last 10 days. And we are expecting more and more cases as the state lab is now confirming cases right here in our state.
The emergency rooms at St. Vincent and St. Mary's hospitals in Brown County have seen an increase in traffic since news of the swine flu was reported. The hospitals also expect to see more cases locally.
I think that watching Texas, and Texas is about a week ahead of us, they had a few cases and then it swelled and now they're on the decline. Well, we're thousands of miles north of them, so we've just gotten our first case, so we'll see a couple more cases and then we'll see a decline as well.
Ann Girdman, who you just heard from, says the ER at St. Mary's usually sees about 95 people a day since news of the swine flu has been reported. That number's been anywhere from 125 up to 140 people, and another surge tonight, after the news broke about the virus in Brown County. Girdman says the emergency centers became pretty busy once again. Reporting from the Fox 11 News and Content Center, I'm Becky DeVries.